with the sound of allergies. Oh, chew.
Please tell me you were sitting in your room just thinking, what am I going to say? And then you came up with that.
I thought about that in the 4 seconds it took for that intro to start.
That's quick thinking.
Yeah.
I'm impressed, actually.
What can I say?
It was angelic, what you just
Sometimes my idiocy just comes to me.
I think that's a forte for both of us and everyone we hang out with.
It's certainly something. Yeah, you take that big glug.
I am. So anytime you hear me take a pause, it's because or just like when I take a drink, I'm gonna need you to just like interject with something.
Oh, I'll interject. All right.
Yeah. Speaking of interjecting, hello and welcome to Nova Talks.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. I didn't even peek it. Wow. I'm getting better at this.
I wish you weren't.
Because I'm stepping so far back. I'm leaning away, but I could step back and then still be able to hear it.
Yeah.
I could step back. I could go all the way across the street to Wendy's and say it, and they'd still be able to hear it through the microphone.
Is that someone in the Wendy's kitchen over here?
It would just be really, hello. It'd be very quiet.
While someone at the drive-thru, can I get 2 number 9s?
Oh man, Wendy's sounds good. I haven't eaten anything.
Yeah?
I mean, I have today for lunch.
But that was lunchtime.
That was lunchtime.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, so I haven't had dinner.
Oh, I have a plan, though. I have a plan for our dinner.
Don't
you worry about that.
You have a plan?
I have a plan.
Why did you not tell me this?
There's something has come back bigger and better than ever, and I'm going to take you to it.
So we're talking about like a fast food place then?
Yeah.
Have you been thinking about this all day?
I have been thinking about this. Actually, I've been thinking about this for the week since I had this last.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I got it, and I was like, I know what we're doing later.
So you're going to keep it a secret from me?
Yeah, I'm not telling you.
You know what we should do?
Till after.
You should blindfold me while we're driving. and then you just drive in the passenger seat.
Just keep your foot down on the pedal, buddy. I'll tell you when you need to brake.
Tell me when to brake, and then whenever we arrive at the restaurant, just take off the blindfold, and it'll be great. We'll record the whole thing and put it on YouTube. So it's Stray Nova. You'll find the video probably later this week.
If we no, you won't, because we're gonna die while we do it.
No, I fully believe in us, and I think this is totally. I'm holding this bottle of water.
Yeah.
I'm about to take a drink, so I'm gonna need you to interject with something while I'm sipping.
Hi, I'm Dalton. I'm a loser.
You can't do that.
Sure I can.
You want me to choke on the water?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. So we can get a live clip of me doing the Heimlich for some water. I don't know why I would Heimlich you for water, but...
I mean, can you...
No, you can't.
I don't think it would work. You'd have to have something lodged. Yeah.
Stop.
These are our struggles, folks.
Chug-a-look, chug-a-look. Makes you want to holler, howdy ho.
All right, from now on, that's it.
Burns your tummy, don't you know?
That's what you got to do.
Yeah, all right.
You have to do that. Speaking of country music.
What is that, Junior Brown?
You know what? I actually don't know.
I think that's it.
I'm really afraid to leave this page and go search for it. Yeah, look for it.
I mean, I should know.
I'm going to have to leave the page eventually
I hear
anyway.
that song way too often.
On the radio?
No, from my brother.
Oh. I didn't know he was...
He's got the greatest hits, if that is Junior Brown, which I think it is.
I think it is. But hey, we'll find out. Are we gonna get copyright strikes from you singing that song?
Yeah, because I'm way too close.
I mean, you sound just like him.
Yeah, I'm
really
like
scary.
right on it.
Junior Brown. What else does Junior Brown sing? If he sings this, which I think he does.
Highway Patrol. You know that one?
Highway Patrol. No, I'm thinking about a different song now. I'm thinking about the song that's talking about like people's like trucker handles. Breaker 19. Is that it?
That's the no, that's not that one. That's Is that is that just Convoy?
Yeah, this is Rubber Duck. Yeah, Convoy. That's what it's called. Yeah.
I can't remember who does that one though.
Yeah. Good song. Great song. Check it out. Look up Convoy. And
Roger
listen to
Miller. That's who it is. Roger
Miller. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course. How could I forget?
That's our recommendation for the
It's
day.
because he has that one and Junior Brown, though.
Yeah. Junior Brown's great though.
Yeah.
Great. That's
An American legend,
I agree.
as is Roger Miller.
Yes, both. So go look him up. Go listen to him right now. Actually, don't do that.
Can't
Don't.
roller skate in a buffalo herd. That's the other Roger Miller.
So your
song.
brother's like a big fan. Is that why
a
you've
little too
You've
big.
heard all of these songs
Yeah,
numerous
he
times.
tortures our family.
What does he like? Blast him when he's in the shower or something, or
no.
just like at random times?
If you are riding with him in the car, you will hear one of these songs.
Oh, I see. Is that what he
Yeah.
just listens to while he's driving?
Most of the time, yeah.
That's actually really impressive.
Like, I'm trying to think what we were doing. I think it was the first time that he played it for Abby, his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And because we were driving separately, but going to the same place, so we got there, and it was just blasting as they pulled up, and she had this like totally defeated look on her face as she got out of the car, and I was like, "Welcome to the family."
Is that what you told her?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's
I was
hilarious.
like, I feel bad for you, but this is what we all live with.
This is what you're gonna have to get used to because
Yeah.
this is Michael. This is
who-
what he does.
This is who he is.
Oh goodness. I still haven't met her yet. She seems like a nice. She seems like a nice
She's
girl.
nice, yeah.
She seems like a nice girl.
She's funny.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
That's good. He needs some. He needs some humor in his life.
Yeah, he needs humor in his life. That's right.
No, that's good. They'll balance each other out then. Maybe.
Yeah.
That's great. Now, speaking of country music, I was at the Ryman last night.
Yes.
I was at the Ryman. I saw our
the mother
counterparts.
church.
I saw our counterparts, Rhett and Link.
Yes.
But if you don't know who Rhett and Link are, they're
What are you even doing?
they're YouTubers. They do Good Mythical Morning. But this isn't about them. No,
Also
it's-
famous for some really stupid commercials.
Yeah, actually, that's my favorite thing that they have done is the commercials that they did for like random businesses. They're hilarious.
The bear in my bed.
Yeah, that one or the
Nope. It's Chuck Testa.
that one's the one that blew up.
Yeah.
I think my favorite is Red House, the furniture store
Yes.
where black people and white people buy furniture. It's so catchy, and
My goodness.
I think those are all shot in like a day,
Oh, how could it not be?
which is beautiful.
Yeah.
But no, we went and saw Rhett and Link last night at the Ryman. They're a comedy duo, but it was actually cool because this whole show, it wasn't like a variety show. It was more just strictly music. All the songs they've written, comedy songs.
Kind
but-
of like a Bo Burnham type thing.
Sort of, yeah, sort of. But in the middle of the set, because they're both like huge Merle Haggard fans, massive Merle Haggard
That's
fans.
odd considering where they are from.
Yeah, well, I don't. Look, they're from North Carolina.
Oh, well, never mind.
That's where they're originally from, so it makes sense if
Okay.
you know that.
Now it makes a lot more sense.
They're Southern boys, sort of. I mean, I guess North Carolina's
is
pretty much
Southern.
Southern, yeah. But no, they're
They're backer boys. That's what we call them.
but they're huge Merle Haggard fans. If you watch the show, you can like see in the background they have this like massive poster of Merle Haggard in the back.
Just because.
But they thought it was so cool playing the Ryman because that's where Merle Haggard played.
Yeah.
And sorry, I thought my laptop just died for a second. But in the middle of the set, they played 2 Merle Haggard covers, which was it was really cool. It was cool hearing them do that. Yeah. Yeah. Just a random piece. It was a great show though. We had a good time. It's just awesome being in the Ryman, knowing like how many people had been on the stage.
Oh, yes.
That's on the bucket list for me. I would love to play the Ryman at some point.
It's like way more historic than any other thing Nashville has, I think.
Oh yeah, because that's where the opera used to be.
Yeah.
So just that alone is insane. And then when you think about all the people that played on the Opry, it's
Yeah.
even more insane.
You got that right.
And
And all the people who have played the Ryman since then.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
a variety of acts. I have seen country to hard rock and just about everything in between.
Well,
at
you
the
saw
Ryman.
that was your first time seeing Ted Nugent. Was that
Yeah, I
the
saw
Ryman, right?
Ted Nugent there. I saw Jeff Beck there.
That's right,
I
you saw Jeff Beck there.
Foreigner there. We also saw
Together?
Yeah, the country guy who was Earl.
Oh, Justin Townes Earl.
Yeah,
that was you.
Justin Townes Earl.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's right. See, I was talking to Lucian a couple nights ago. Our friend Lucian. Hi, Lucian.
What's up?
We were talking, and I thought him and I went to that show together for some reason.
No,
but it was you and me.
that was me.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Now I remember.
And we had that guy behind us who like had that hard weed stank.
Yes, which is fine.
People were looking at me because I was wearing like a dingy old green jacket, and they were like, "It's probably that guy." And I was
He
like,
probably has weed stuffed in his pockets.
"Trust me, it is not me."
No, because remember I won tickets to that show
through the radio station. Or
through
whatever?
Grammys.
Ah,
Yeah, because I was
Yeah.
like beating the system. Because
it's fun.
there was like a stint where we would go to Nashville a lot, me, you, and Lucian, and we would just go to
Yeah.
Grammys, and they always had this like
Yeah,
these
they always
shelves.
had like a contest enter thing.
Yeah, where you could like enter contests. So I entered every single one.
Yeah.
And then pretty much every week I would win one of them because I
Yeah.
entered every one, which isn't cheating. I just entered every one.
Yeah.
There was not a sign that said you can only
You can-
enter one.
yeah.
No, because they want somebody to win,
Yeah.
and it was always me for something. So we won those, and I could bring a plus one. So we
Yeah.
went and saw Justin Townes. It was actually a really cool show.
It was a good show.
Was that your first like? I mean, I guess he's kind of country. It's kind of like country
it's
Americana.
Old, it's old country.
Yeah.
Is what I would call it. More in the line of the like Hank Senior
Yeah,
type country.
but was that your first like country show you'd ever been to?
No.
Really?
No.
Who was the first country show you went to then?
It was probably my cousin's band. Rob.
Was he in a country band before he did the like rock and roll thing?
He never did rock and roll. They've always been country.
Oh, was all of it? Was for some reason I felt like they like mixed up country and rock, but I guess it was primarily country though.
No, they've always been just mostly country.
That's true. Does he still play? Are they still playing?
Not very much anymore.
We
He's a
had some-
family man now.
That's
He's
true.
a businessman as well.
Yeah. Oh, does well, we'll give a little backstory, I guess, because we had some interesting times at his house for a couple
Yeah.
days.
Indeed, we did.
Because he just he had just opened up, or he built a studio in his basement.
Yeah.
Everything was brand new,
Yes.
and he kind of didn't really know what to do with it all.
Well, he knew like he had somebody come and show him at least how to run everything.
Yeah.
And he was there when they were, putting it in.
Yeah.
He pretty much designed the thing.
So
So he knew how it was all run together.
yeah,
But he didn't like go to school to
yeah,
learn how to audio engineer or anything.
right. Because he kind of runs his own sound at the shows.
Yeah.
So he knew
He
knew
basically
what to do with that.
the whole thing that he wanted to do was he didn't want to like do any of it. He just wanted to have it there and have
And
a
make
place
money
where,
off of it.
where people could come. They could record there and
Gotcha.
bring their own people if they didn't, because they're like where he is. There's no opportunity for that at
Yeah.
all.
Oh yeah.
Because
absolutely.
that's in good old hole in the wall,
Hohenwald.
Hohenwald, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Which in Indian means high forest.
Oh. Did you look at that recently, or is that just
No,
like something you've been told
Yeah,
forever?
I've just known that
Oh.
since I was 6.
Exactly 6.
Exactly 6.
I learned that when I was 6.
Yeah. High forest, because Hohenwald's on a hill.
Oh
It's
yeah.
on a plateau.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it used to be covered in trees.
Not anymore.
But
Yeah.
not so much.
Yeah, well, people move in.
Deforestation.
But no, so that was actually our first time recording
something.
anything,
Yeah.
like professionally, I guess.
Yeah.
So that was actually really cool,
Yeah. It was pretty tight.
and it was a cool
And
place.
I've, as long as I can remember, because he's at least, I think like a decade or so older than I am.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much as far back as I can remember, he and his brother Chase have always been playing music. So I've always kind of had that to look up to.
Yeah,
So it was kind of cool just getting to
recording
get in there.
his
and-
place.
Yeah.
Yeah, we recorded like 4 or 5 songs, I think.
I think even
Oh,
more than that.
yeah, more than that actually.
I think we had a whole 10.
No, you're right. You're right.
We did a lot.
And we called it One to Drive On.
Yeah. One to drive on, boy.
You'll never hear it.
Yeah, no, you won't.
You will never hear those recordings ever, and
'Cause,
that's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they were actually. I mean, for where we were at the time, I mean, they were pretty decent. But
It
of
was
course,
something.
we had no experience in the studio whatsoever.
That was the first time doing anything. So.
We had played a good amount of shows before then.
Yeah,
but
that is totally different.
yeah, I think a lot of people don't really realize how different.
Even
it
a lot of
is.
musicians don't realize that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it was very eye-opening for me, at least, the
Oh,
first time
yeah.
we went in there and did that. And then, and I feel it's the same way for pretty much everyone.
Yeah, for the first time, anyways,
Yeah.
especially.
You get to realize how much you don't actually know,
Yeah, you
and
get in
how
there.
bad you really are.
You feel so small sometimes.
Yeah.
And you get so angry at yourself very easily.
Yeah, because when you hear yourself playing without anyone else playing, you think, "Oh no,
Ooh, that's bad.
oh,
Bring the bass and drums up.
can you cover all this up?" No, you're gonna need to do that again and get it right.
How much can you tune? Not a lot.
Not that much.
But you figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we're studio professionals,
No.
but we have done some.
Definitely improved a lot since those days.
Especially since that recording.
Yeah. Chug-a-look, chug-a-look. All right, there you go. There's your warning.
Thank you.
I missed the other one earlier because I was talking about something.
You were talking about the Chug-a-Lug song.
Yeah, well, sure.
Yeah. You were researching it.
Yeah, there we go. That's
So
right.
it's fine.
It was kind of, it was a serendipitous moment.
What a great word you just
Indeed.
used there.
That's one of my favorite words.
Serendipitous?
Yeah.
Or
just
serendipity?
all versions of it.
What is it? What's the root word? Serenity?
It would probably originate from serene, I guess.
Serene. I guess that makes more sense.
Because it's like when two events coincide and they just mesh perfectly together.
Mm-hmm.
So
Perfectly balanced.
Yeah,
As everything
all
should.
things should
As all things should be. That's what it is.
So it probably comes from serene. A very calming.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I'm excited about Endgame, man.
Aren't we all?
I'm ready to see Endgame.
Aren't we all?
Speaking of shows coming out, and I'm not as excited as you are, but next week, or actually no, Sunday, Game of Thrones. Game of
Indeed.
Thrones, man.
I don't know if I'm excited or
Sad for it to be over.
I'm not sad for it to be over. I'm more just anxious, and I feel like I'm gonna have to start taking blood pressure medicine
Because you think they're gonna
because every single episode, I swear I almost had a heart attack.
and that was just last season, right?
No, that's every season.
Gotcha. I really, because I've only
well,
watched.
especially after I wasn't exactly spoiled, but I had heard about chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. All right, yeah,
It's
I'm
fine.
gonna- I'm gonna catch you every
You were
time.
talking at that time, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
I had heard about the Red Wedding before I saw the Red Wedding.
Yeah.
But I didn't know exactly what was happening.
Yeah.
I didn't know everyone was gonna die. Spoilers.
If you haven't watched, now you know.
Yeah. Don't worry. We'll tell you about the spoilers.
Yeah.
No, we won't.
We'll keep you updated every week.
Yeah.
And if you haven't watched it, sorry.
That's your fault.
No, because I wasn't into Game of Thrones until I started watching it with you guys. Because I started watching 2 seasons ago, I guess now.
Interesting.
So that's all I know about.
You missed a big chunk then.
Yeah, I missed a huge chunk.
You missed the first
chunk.
4 seasons. Then.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. But
Yeah.
here I am, and I'm still going to watch
There you
it.
are.
Because, bonding time with friends.
Yeah. I mean, you saw the important parts anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I know what's happening. I just didn't get the full
All we
effect.
wanted to see was good old Jon Snow
Yeah.
and Khaleesi. Let's get it on. That's all we wanted
That's what
to see.
everybody wanted.
Yeah, that's what
everybody wanted.
that's
And then it
They
happened.
satisfied the fans, all right?
You think
And
that's what's going to just be this whole season?
I hope so. I certainly hope so.
I mean, it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
How far in depth they go with that, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe until they make the realization of what's actually happening.
Oops.
Because,
Oh no, we're related.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
but
We don't care.
how is that any different than anything else in the show?
No, there's so much incest in that show. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well,
cares?
back in those times, I guess it didn't matter as much.
There's incest in the world today anyway.
Yeah, especially
Have you been to Europe?
or Alabama.
Ooh. Ooh.
And I have, and let me
Man.
tell you, I didn't see any incest. There probably
I didn't
was
see it,
some.
but I wasn't looking.
I feel like if you look hard enough, I'm sure you'll find some incest.
Yeah.
But I don't
Look
want
for those missing teeth.
You can see that around here. All the people on meth.
You got that right.
Dope city. Look it up.
Ooh.
Dixon County. But now it's the whole city. The
Yes.
city with the giant hole. I think the hole at Popeyes has gotten bigger now. Actually.
No, they actually filled it in.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah.
Not an
I just
April
went there
Fool's joke.
today.
You saw it. You saw it
No,
filled in.
I saw it with my own 2 eyes. Went there today, and it was filled in.
So you went to Popeyes today.
Yeah, I went to Popeyes again.
You know,
today.
Popeyes wasn't actually on our
Wasn't on the list.
on the list of
I mean, well,
can Dalton guess Matt's order.
that doesn't that's way too easy though.
yeah, it's too.
What are you gonna get at Popeyes? Chicken.
Yeah, but you get the 3-piece spicy,
3-piece spicy
with fries,
with fries.
and a Dr Pepper.
How hard is that?
No sauce.
No sauce.
No sauce.
Raw sauce.
Yep. Now we're gonna get another copy strike, Matt. Come on. I mean, you sound just like him. It's crazy. Speaking of Alabama, I had a topic that
Does it involve the band?
no, but
The
we
state?
should. No, just close to Alabama, Florida.
Oh. Does it
Because
involve Florida man?
it involves Florida man.
Oh, good.
Because we said that we would talk about Florida man in a podcast, and we haven't yet. So let's talk about, this is what I want to do. All right, I just want to pull up. I've already have a tab, just Florida man stories.
Oh yeah.
And I just want to click some.
They are aplenty.
Let's just click some and read them and give our commentary.
Oh.
Yeah,
All right.
you cool with that?
I'm fine.
All right.
I can stick around for at least 4 stories. Then I'm gonna be like, this just sounds like a lot of drugs.
I mean, unless you don't want to talk about Florida man.
No, I'm good. I love hearing Florida man stories.
All right. Okay. This one was from one day, and I haven't even looked into any of these. I just want to blindly go
And
into
that's
these
the best way to
stories.
do it.
All right. So I'll read them aloud as well, which will take up time in the podcast. No, kidding. Yay for content. Okay.
Whoa! Wow!
Wow. What is that from? It has to be from an anime, I'm sure.
I think yes. I just don't know which one. That or like some kids TV show. I don't remember.
It could be a kids TV show, but I'm gonna say it's from an anime. All right. So here we go. There's a mugshot of a man, a Florida man to be exact. And the headline
Florida
said,
man.
This is from Fox 35 listeners and viewers, too, if you want to read along with me. You can go to fox35orlando.com.
Oh man, Orlando.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So here's the headline. And this is from a day ago. This is fresh. This is
Oh,
fresh
This
Florida
is
man.
Fresh Florida man. Oh, nothing like fresh Florida man.
Florida man threatens that his army of turtles will destroy us, police says.
Oh. My God. Is his name Splinter? Does he live in the sewer?
I'm not sure if it actually...
Are they going to do away with the shredder?
I don't think it actually...
Does he love pizza?
I wish he did.
Does he also have an affinity for Renaissance painters?
What an interesting concept that show was.
Yeah.
I'm going to read the whole thing because it's not super long.
Okay.
And if
I mean, you know me. I love turtles.
Okay, because I just skimmed this for a second, and did you read something interesting on your phone?
I got an email and it's long. I can't tell you what it's about.
They're
Because I
coming
don't
for
know.
you, Matt.
They are coming for me.
Sorry, I had to burp really bad, and it wasn't coming out. Okay, all right, so this is Brevard County, but it still says Fox 35 Orlando, so that's what we're sticking with.
Yeah,
I'm going to
they're-
say it's
you know.
Orlando.
It's probably a suburb. type
Probably.
deal.
So stick with me. I don't know how good I am at just cold reading things. It's been a long time.
Literature class was long ago.
It was long ago. So we'll see how this goes. All right. A Florida man was arrested after yelling obscenities at people in Brevard County, including that his army of turtles would destroy them. Okay, no, there's his name. 61-year-old Thomas Devaney Lane. Thomas. Good old Tom.
61 years old.
Tom's Turtles.
Man. Well, so when he says turtles, he means everyone down at the old folks' home, right?
What if that's what he actually meant?
It's just a bunch of old people with like shells on their back.
It reminds me of that episode of SpongeBob whenever Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy are like causing a ruckus because, Mermaid Man, evil, starts freaking out, and then the whole
old folks.
And they're like,
shit, what is it, Shady Acres?
Yeah,
Starts
Shady,
shuffling out.
like, they're like shuffling out with their walkers, but like really angry.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see. So, 61-year-old Thomas Devaney Lane was disturbing the peace and yelling out obscenities along the West Crest Avenue boardwalk on Sunday. He reportedly called himself the Saint and said that his turtle army would destroy them all. Lane also reportedly said that they would all see what would happen in an hour. So this
it takes them a while to get there.
Right, turtles are slow, but once they're there, it is game over. They're gonna get them.
It is game over. They have nunchucks, dude.
Lane reportedly told the 911 operator over the phone that the responding officer needed to leave now, or you will all be sorry you with the Saint. I can't say the F word because, then we'll like...
Family-friendly content.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Because all of our listeners are like 9-year-olds, right?
Are they in the 9-year-old army?
I hope so. Come on, man. Come on, don't bro fist him like that.
I didn't say it.
I just said it. Now you're gonna get. Now we're gonna get even more copy strikes because of PewDiePie.
Oh man.
So yeah, basically this guy was just walking around the boardwalk saying that his turtle army was gonna destroy everyone, and it was gonna happen in an hour.
I look up to this guy because I too am an aspiring turtle army leader. I've got like 4, but they're not so hot.
Are they all named Stanley? Remember when you used to have a turtle named Stanley?
Yeah.
Is that
every turtle I've ever found was named Stanley?
Why did you name every turtle Stanley, Matt?
Because why
not? I mean,
not?
it's a good name.
Why not?
I'm not gonna lie. It is a great name for a turtle.
The best Stanley was the one that I rescued that ate popcorn and watched The Dark Knight.
Yeah, I remember. I was there. We watched The Dark Knight together.
He was chilling.
He was. Like, you actually just set him on the coffee table, and he just sat and watched the TV.
Yeah.
Did you feed him popcorn?
Yeah, I pushed some in front of him, and there was like some little nibbles out. I was
wow.
Man,
Stanley's bro.
Stanley. And then I had to let him go when I was...
Why'd you have to let him go? Why didn't you just keep him around?
I was so broken inside.
Man, do you think Stanley's part of this?
I don't have a terrarium.
Well, maybe, you know what? Your birthday's coming up soon.
Oh! I'm ready for the terrarium.
Maybe we can get you a terrarium and then get you a turtle named Stanley.
Man.
Nah, you don't want that.
No.
You want gift cards to GameStop. So all listeners, all right, if you're
send me, it doesn't even have to be a GameStop gift card. Just send me your money. That will work just fine.
Do we need to
I'll set up a Patreon.
Yeah, we'll set up a Patreon.
You can just donate to me for no good reason.
Isn't that how Patreon works?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the tagline for everyone's Patreon.
Send me
give
money
me
for no
money
reason.
for nothing.
Yeah. And they give them content.
Actually, it's give me money because I'm cute.
No, that's like 95% of Patreon.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get in trouble for this? Is Patreon watching?
Mm.
No, they're like, we know what's happening. We know what's going on. We're not angry about it. So
we have to the thought audit.
Yes. So Florida Man, there's this thing going around called the Florida Man Challenge, right?
Yeah, which I participated in.
You participated in.
I still remember what mine was.
And I you know what? I actually want to pull yours up because
mine was pretty great.
It was pretty. Do you remember the title? Hang on, I'm just gonna look it up. Florida Man, April 27th.
I don't remember exactly the title. I think the title was it was just pretty self-explanatory. It's just what it was.
Is it? Oh, this one's April 27th, 2018. This happened last year. Do you remember what the title was?
I think it was just Florida Man practices karate on geese.
No,
something like that.
Florida Man kicked swans in the head at Florida Park.
Yes, that's what it was.
Man, I wish there was a video. No, I'm kidding. I don't want to see.
I can recreate that. We can go to the lake right now.
Oh my goodness. The picture of this guy,
Yeah.
he looks absolutely insane.
He is deranged.
His
He looks like a man who would kick swans in the face.
his
He is my spirit animal.
His pupils are so dilated. It just looks like he has the white of his eye, and then he has pupils that are just massive. So he's strung out on something.
Yes.
Police
He is doing all the cocaine in the world.
That's got to be it. The police say they've arrested he's 34-year-old man after people at a park saw him kicking swans in the head. That's so bad. Oh my God,
And
that's so bad.
No, swans are mean, dude. Swans and geese are like the scourge of the bird world.
I've never actually seen a swan in person.
Have you ever been attacked by a goose?
I've been attacked by a duck. They can be pretty mean sometimes.
That's different. Geese are so much worse. Geese will flog you.
Flog?
Yeah, they'll just run up and start beating you. They will beat you with their wings, and they have a big wingspan.
They do have a big wingspan. You know what? I mean, I don't want to get in a tussle with a swan.
No, you don't.
This is funny. Multiple people told officers his name is Rocco. His name would be Rocco.
Rocco's
Modern
Life.
Rocco Joseph Mantella. It says multiple people told officers they saw Rocco kicking swans as hard as possible as he appeared.
There's no other way to kick them.
There it is. As he appeared to practice karate.
Yes. Yes.
The report says Mantella also kicked a sleeping duck. Now, you know what? That's where you draw the line there. You don't kick a duck when it doesn't.
He needs to be alert. If he's not got his dukes up, then you can't attack. All right? That's cheap shot.
Is it his duck dukes?
Yeah.
The duck dukes. You got to say that as southern as possible. Like, that's just like begging for you to say duck dukes.
Man, get them duck dukes
them
in
duck
there.
dukes. Get them duck dukes out of here.
It's like Duck Dodgers in the 22nd and a half century. Is it 22nd or 24th? I don't remember.
You know what? I'm not sure. But what a time to be alive when that was around.
Right.
I mean, it's still around, but it's not relevant anymore.
Yeah.
Which
They're
sad.
not making new Duck Dodgers. It's all old Duck Dodgers. They should be making new Duck Dodgers.
I agree. You think they will?
If I tell them to, hey, whoever's making cartoons, make new Duck Dodgers.
Just send him a letter, because nobody sends mail anymore.
You're
So
right.
that'll like really get your point across if you like actually handwrite a very angry letter.
I'll put it in cursive and everything.
And they'll be like, "How do I read this?
What is this ancient decrepit language? Can we get a linguist in here?
A linguist.
Yeah.
That would get your point across, I think.
Or an archaeologist to decipher these hieroglyphs.
I mean, you weren't just hiding behind a keyboard. You sat
No.
down, got a piece of paper, and wrote down your thoughts.
Get my feather pen and my ink.
You know, I've actually always wanted to write in feather pen.
Yeah.
Just randomly. That's a
because
random tidbit of
it's-
information about me.
It feels to me like it would be because like when you scratch your nails on construction paper and it gives you those tingles, it feels like it would be that just every time.
It would have to be like parchment paper,
Yes.
and then have an inkwell there. I feel like you would just like feel so proper using a feather.
You start
and
writing and then you look up and suddenly you're wearing a powdered wig and you've got the whole like get up on.
And you know what? How bad would
I
that
say.
be? It wouldn't be that bad. Florida man rich enough to buy an $8 million island arrested for stealing from Kmart. Police say.
Remind me when this is done. I have a story about Kmart.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Rest in peace, Kmart.
Rest in peace,
honestly.
Kmart. It has to do with that, but remind me when this is over. Well, I can't talk about this now.
You want to wait? You want to wait
we
till
have-
after this story here?
Yeah. No. After the podcast.
Oh,
I can't talk about it on air. It is not okay to talk about it on air.
Maybe.
And they're all like, wait a minute, no!
Don't worry.
You'll just have to find me in real life and find out.
But you're out of luck because
I'll
Matt
never
doesn't
tell
like
you.
anybody.
You'll just have to find me. It'll
no,
be
actually,
like magic.
No, Matt would love to be your friend. Please go and find Matt. Find him on Facebook. Send him a friend request.
Hey, don't or do that. I don't care.
No, yeah, find him.
You might get a response. You might not. Who knows?
You never know. Should I read this whole thing here? It's not too long.
I mean, That sounds pretty self-explanatory. Well, I just want to know what he was trying to steal.
All right.
That's what I want to know.
That's what I want to know too. I'm trying to skim it without like having this silence here of me like reading because I can't do two things at once. Okay, here we go.
I can carry this train.
Police said among the items he's accused. Oh, sorry. He was caught swiping $300 in household items from a Kmart store.
Oh, he was trying to furnish that island that he just bought.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, he didn't actually buy an island. He just said, which is a strange title, Florida man rich enough. He didn't do it, but he's rich enough to buy an island. An $8
Sounds to me like someone's
island.
lying.
I don't know. Maybe he did. But I mean, why else would they put it in the title? But it sounds like he hasn't actually bought it. He just has enough money to buy an island. An $8 million island, to be exact.
It's like saying I could put my shoes on without using my hands. I haven't done it yet, but I could.
I mean, I think you probably could if you wanted to. I'm almost positive I've seen you put your shoes on.
I do it all the time.
Yeah, me
but
too.
That's why it's like.
Does anybody even tie their shoes anymore? Is that a thing? Because like I feel like you buy the shoes, you tie them once, and then that's it.
No. I tie them. It depends on what shoes I'm wearing.
Okay.
Like,
elaborate. What do you mean?
All right. So, like the Sperry's right now, these Sperry's have been tied for like 15 years.
Yeah.
They've never been untied.
Yeah.
All right. That's
oh wait,
just how
are these the Sperry's?
These are these Sperry's.
Can you please
All
show
right,
the
hang on.
people?
Let me show you.
All right,
folks at home.
you viewers, if you want to see Matt's, because these Sperry's are like 20 years old, right?
I mean, the leather might be.
They're
that
not
old.
20 years old,
No,
but
I've had these since I was a sophomore in high school.
So they're over 10 years old.
They are. Let's see.
Matt.
No, Matt. They're like exactly 10 years old.
Matt. Oh no.
They are exactly 10 years old.
Oh, I peeked the mic. I got excited. He's had these shoes for a long time.
Yes.
So if you want to see,
they are the most comfortable pair of shoes I own.
I know that because your foot is literally has been an imprint.
It's basically just
in.
another sole.
Yeah.
On my foot.
It's basically just like putting a sock on at this point. It's just a whole extra layer of skin.
Pretty much what it is.
It's like moccasins, kind of in a way.
Yeah.
But no, you can show the people.
All right, so here we go. You people are not going to like this, but you have to look at it.
No, you're
anyway.
deaf, and thank God we don't have smell-o-vision, okay? Actually, you know what? The stench it's far gone now. I think 5 years ago maybe they had a stench, but not anymore. These shoes, look at that hole. There is a massive hole right there. Not to mention that the sole of the shoe is actually coming completely off.
There's nothing, the insides, I stripped the...
Yeah, you need to get the mic.
I stripped the liner out of the insides because I didn't need that anymore.
You didn't.
It was peeling up on the inside, and I didn't need it. Yeah, it was dumb. I didn't need it.
I just think it's so awesome that you've had these shoes for.
Yeah.
It's over 10 years now, right?
I will wear them in my casket if they haven't completely fallen apart by then.
I hope you do, actually. I mean, you can get a new sole for those.
Why?
Why would I want to? It's broken in. Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
I don't want new soles.
I'm sorry.
I'm fine with the black sole that I have.
How do we get on the subject?
Tying shoes.
Oh yeah,
no one
tying
ties
shoes.
Yeah.
Nobody ties shoes anymore.
But tennis shoes, I do tie.
Okay.
Like the tennis shoes that I work in outside.
I
have to untie.
You want them to be tight.
Yeah.
You don't want them flopping off your foot when you're working
up.
outside.
Like my Vans, I occasionally have to retie because they get too loose.
Yeah.
But you do the whole loop them, and then tie them and shove it down in there, and then they're like a slip on.
Basically.
Yeah.
I think the only shoes that I actually tie are my Converse. Because they got to be tight.
Yeah, Converse too.
Floppy Converse, it's really not comfortable.
It's not good for your feet. They're not good for your feet.
They're not
anyway.
good for your feet. It's basically just a piece of cardboard with some rubber around it.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're for fashion and fashion alone.
That used to be the only sport shoe available.
No, you're right. Dad was telling me that.
Yeah.
Because
that was the tennis
that was
shoe.
it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this was several years ago, and I was like, hey, Dad, did you ever have Converse, back when you were a teenager? And he was like, everybody did. I was like, oh, were they that popular? He was like, no, that's all we had.
Yeah, it was dress shoes and Converse.
Yeah,
there was no in between.
If you wanted some like cool, is it tennis shoes or tennis shoes? What do you actually call
tennis
them?
Shoes?
It's tennis shoes.
Yes, that's what they were invented for.
Yeah, for playing sports.
That didn't even come around till like the 60s.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I want to know when Converse came around.
Converse was 23, I think.
1923?
I think.
Invention year. Does that work? 1917.
Oh, even before.
1917. That's crazy.
Yeah, they are extremely old.
I had no idea that they were that old.
Yeah.
They're like showing pictures of them too, and they look so weird. Why are they using that one? It's like Converse with like pointed, and they have heels. They didn't have that in 1917. Why is that the image they're using on Wikipedia?
Who knows? Because it's Wikipedia and anyone
And you can edit it.
Yeah.
No. There are a couple of like really older looking ones, and they honestly pretty much look the exact same as they do now.
It has not been changed a whole lot.
They just added colors to it, basically.
Yeah.
And made them high tops or low tops.
Yeah.
Which, you know what? I respect.
Or knee tops.
Or you can go all the way up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Would you put a garter on your Converse?
I mean, you know what? If you're an edgy girl, you wear those to your wedding.
Got that right.
You wear Converse to your wedding, if not in the wedding, at the reception.
No, definitely in the wedding with your black wedding dress because that's how edgy you are. Ooh.
To match your soul.
Yeah.
Do we offend somebody?
RAR XD. Let's get them all.
No, I think it's actually cool when they do that.
With your My Chemical Romance for your first dance.
Underneath your wedding dress, you're wearing your My Chemical Romance T-shirt. So
it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. Get over it.
Don't say that, man.
Get over it.
Don't make me sad.
It's never happening.
I know it's never going to happen, okay? I know it's never going to happen.
Deal with it.
But I want it to. So yeah, basically this guy was just stealing stuff from Kmart.
Tight.
He
Tight.
stole $300 in household items. He's also accused of taking a Keurig coffee maker, 2 different types of coffee makers, light bulbs, and a bed skirt.
What an odd assortment of items.
I don't know.
Are you sure he wasn't just opening a bed and breakfast?
Maybe he was.
He was trying to get that breakfast bar up and going.
Right. But like, he didn't want to have to spend anything.
Yeah.
Maybe he
was like, they keep telling me you got to spend money to make money. I'll show them.
I mean, this guy was 61, right? Isn't that what I said? 59.
That was the first guy.
15. This guy's 59. So close. So, like, if you want to
Why are there so many old people in Florida?
If you want to be a Florida man, you have to be over the age of 59, right? I think that's just how it goes.
No, the other guy was 34. The goose guy.
That's right.
He was all right, see, the old people are just doing the weird stuff. It's the young folks that are out there kicking geese.
Yeah, they're the aggressive type. The older folks are threatening about turtle armies and stealing things from Kmart, even though they have $8 million in the bank.
So they say.
Maybe it was just like a thing. Like if he actually did have that much money, maybe he was like doing it just for like the thrill of going inside and stealing something.
He's a kleptomaniac.
Yeah, which I'm sure there's 2 sides of the spectrum. People stealing because they don't have anything, and then people stealing because they get a thrill from it. They do a line of cocaine, and then they go and steal a bag of chips from a 7-Eleven.
They get out in their car, and they're just, Fritos, yes!
And then one more line of cocaine.
Yeah.
Not actually.
They just crush up the Fritos and
sniff the Fritos.
Yeah. Man, I would do that with just Fritos anyway.
Yeah, but it would have to be the barbecue.
Yes.
Barbecue
honey
time.
barbecue.
It's honey barbecue.
Yes.
Honey barbecue. What an invention.
Oh my goodness.
What an invention.
Oh, they're so good.
Go out to your local
gas station. Because every gas station in America has these.
They do.
I promise you.
And you can be vegan. You can be. I don't know if they're gluten free. So if you're gluten free, I'm sorry. They might be gluten free.
I have no idea.
But if you like meat, don't like meat, you can eat these. Yeah. All right. It doesn't matter who you are. It's just corn chips and honey barbecue flavoring. But
twist it up.
Exactly.
In a spiral.
It's almost like little pasta noodles.
Yeah. Except corn chips.
Except they're crunchy. Have you ever had the urge? Maybe it's not weird. Maybe everyone has this urge to just like bite into raw pasta.
No, I have never had that urge.
Well, you know what? If you've ever had that urge, you can fulfill that by eating these corn chips because that's kind of what it feels like a little bit.
Okay.
Because it reminds me of the pasta noodles.
Yeah.
That's the way they're shaped, anyways. Anyways, I'll get off of my strange.
Daltonisms.
Speaking of, we'll address.
Although you know what? Now that I think about it, Lucian, shout out, also likes to eat raw pasta.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I mean, I do eat it whenever I bite into it, but like I don't know. I've just had this like urge to just not like had like it's been a recent thing like my whole life. I just like for some reason wanted to bite into raw pasta.
No, I like mine to be noodly.
Or raw hot dogs. That's where it's at right there. Raw hot dogs. You ever had a raw hot dog before? Really? You've never had a raw hot dog before?
No.
You like things cooked though.
Yes.
You're a cooked
I prefer to
boy.
be safe. All right. I do not want salmonella.
Listen, I like to live on the edge sometimes, Matt, and eat things that could potentially kill me. Okay.
I know that fish isn't grilled yet and might have tapeworms, but send it this way.
No. I'm not talking like. Well, I do like sushi, so I guess I can't say that. Sushi's fine.
Sushi doesn't even count. It's prepared.
Yeah.
It's still gross.
It's great.
Hey.
I like sushi.
Gross.
Sushi's
prepared.
Great. It is prepared. It's not just like you get a fish out of it and then you clean it and then you just eat the raw fish meat.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure people do. I don't know.
Yeah, and then they wind up with tapeworms.
That's
how
like
that happens.
That is like a legitimate fear. Like not that I'll like
in you?
Yeah, not that I'll get it, but I mean like that's like a scary thought.
Yeah.
That's really frightening.
Creepy. It's really odd.
I remember watching.
It's not even like it's not necessarily harmful.
No.
Either. It's just the fact that it would be living inside of you.
Yeah, and then you poop it out.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Well, it would eventually grow so long it just comes out.
Yeah.
But then
or
it's
you'd have
also
to have
like
it removed,
it's
probably.
in there and attached.
Yeah.
Well, most of the time what happens is you pull a bunch of it out, and then it will like break off.
And that kills it?
No. It can keep regrowing.
Like a regular worm.
Yeah. Once you see it, or once you know you have one, you have to get medicine for it, and it'll kill it, and then the rest of it will come out.
Gotcha. That's still
because
it's still terrifying.
Yeah. They just attach themselves to the inside of your intestines. Yeah, it's gross.
I remember watching a documentary about it when I was younger, and it scared me to death.
The ones that scare me are like the roundworms that will like burrow into your skin.
Yeah.
That are a big problem in like third world countries like India, Africa.
That are like things like crawling into your ears or nose or mouth and like laying eggs. I don't even want to talk about it.
Hey, can we stop?
I don't even want to talk about it. We're not talking about it anymore. We're talking about Florida Man.
Florida Man.
Which I'm really excited to hear about your Kmart story.
You're gonna love it. It's
you know
gonna
what?
be great.
We'll bring back because we're pushing an hour now. We'll bring back some more Florida Man stories on the next podcast. But you said you had something to talk about.
I do have something to talk about. All right, this is in preparation for everyone making their OMG nature posts.
Is it? I haven't explained this to me.
All right, so every time at this time of year, once it starts warming up outside and people start taking their first tender steps outside, like, is it going to be cold? Is it going to be not? I don't know. Or we might have another frost.
Like a child, just like
they're very unsure.
Outside.
Mother Nature is unpredictable right now.
No, yeah, you're right about that.
But once it's been made clear that spring has officially come,
it's officially sprung.
Yes, people start walking outside and they start taking all their pictures, posting them on Facebook and whatnot. Oh man.
Okay. Now I know what you're talking about.
Nature's beautiful.
Yeah.
And you know what? Nature is beautiful.
It is.
But nature is also incredibly ugly, and I want people to experience that. All right. This is my like little rant against people that like to go.
Already.
They like to go to like a national park or even a state park.
It has to be a park.
Yeah. Some kind of park somewhere, and they'll be like, "Oh man, nature's so pretty." Listen. You're not going to find real nature in a state park, all right? That is Mexican landscaping right there.
Yeah.
At its finest. If you want real nature, go to somebody's farm, wander off into the back of their property, into the woods, and then, get cut up by thorns and get spider webs in your face and get bit by a snake. Man, that's real nature.
Get some ticks.
Yes.
Get some ticks.
Pick them off your pubes because you are going to have to.
That's the worst.
It is so terrible.
I hate ticks. I hate them so much.
They are the scourge of my existence.
Oh, really? They're that high up there for you, huh?
I hate ticks so much.
Yeah. They're the worst.
They're just annoying. But yeah, that's my little go out and experience real nature.
If you want to experience nature,
yeah,
go out and
go experience real nature. Nature is beautiful, but it is also very ugly sometimes.
Yeah.
And I have seen the ugliest that nature has to offer.
But you can still appreciate it.
I can still appreciate it.
And I'm sure you appreciate it more because you have experienced
I
the ugly
appreciate
side.
landscaped nature way more.
Well, I can walk 2 feet and not get scratches all over my legs.
Yeah. Wow, is this a path made for a human?
Someone made this for me.
Yeah, because when you're in the woods and you're, having to walk up the side of a hill following a deer path,
Yeah.
that's like 1 foot wide and goes straight through a briar patch because deer don't care. They're stupid.
Yeah.
And they don't feel it anyway.
Nope. They got tough skin.
It's annoying.
The deer?
Yes, deer are annoying.
How often do you see deer in your line of work?
Pretty often. More often than not, it's turkeys, though.
Oh, that's not surprising. You've got a flock of turkeys that lives in your neighborhood.
Yeah. And you know what? They are awesome.
Yeah, they're great.
Because
they get the ticks in the yard.
Yeah, they keep our bug count down. So I'm like, every time I see them,
good job, boys.
my boys.
You know what? You need to give them a name. Like the Turkey Clan or something.
You know what? I'll think about that and come back with it next week.
Yeah.
I'll have a name for our turkey.
Okay.
The Turkey Club.
That's it. That's it.
That's too cheesy. All right, that's the cheesy name. But I'll have like a real.
That's so good though.
I'll have like a superhero squad name for them next week.
I do like the Turkey Club.
The Turkey Club.
That's too perfect.
So dumb.
Can we address the elephant in the room for a quick second?
All right, what is the elephant in the room?
It's this picture of me.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah. All right, hang on. Let me get this.
Oh, you're gonna bring it in. You're gonna bring it in close. So this is this is only. Oh my God.
Man, look at that. Look at that little Dalton.
This is only. This isn't a permanent fixture, all right? Or maybe
No.
it is. Who knows?
It could be.
But it's only there because we forgot to bring Evie.
Forgot to bring Evie. And we're back again, man. We have got to figure have to figure out what this is.
Yeah, I
Anyways.
don't know why the mics. Well, it's because I'm running on a free program that wants me to buy it.
That could be something.
That was a great mic peak, by the way. Really
Good.
great mic peak.
You know what? It was my pleasure.
Yeah.
Anyways, as I was saying, I'm going to describe this photo to you.
Yeah, please describe the photo to them.
Okay. How old are you? Like 4?
I'm a little older than that, probably.
6?
Yeah, probably around 6 years
All right.
old.
6-year-old Dalton, all he wants for Christmas is his 2 front teeth.
Yeah, I have no front teeth in this photo.
Imagine, if you will, you went to Party City and you asked them for the derpiest crocodile costume you could find.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
I really like this perspective here.
Yeah.
Fun fact. No, not the looking perspective.
Oh.
I mean, that's great too. You look great, Matt. But
Oh, thank you.
but I meant like your perspective on the photo.
Yeah.
Fun fact: this is a handmade.
Oh.
This is a handmade outfit.
Tight.
So basically,
Who made it?
I don't remember. I don't know if Mom made it or if Ken Green's wife potentially made it.
Interesting.
Who I know no one knows who we're talking about, but she was a
no one has
very
any
artistic lady, and she made all kinds of things, props and backdrops. She painted a lot. Anyways, so this was me when I was dancing at Miss Amy's, or actually, you know what? No, it was before that. This was back when I was still clogging at Miss Lana's downtown.
Wow.
I think I could be wrong.
Ancient history.
Either way, the song was called. You know it, Crocodile Rock.
Mm-hmm.
So they had me dress as a crocodile, and
And rock.
it did something
Clearly.
But if you want to see that photo, I'll
You know what? We'll edit it in high definition too.
yeah.
Oh man,
Maybe
I love it.
maybe I
Put
can.
that as your desktop background.
Oh, you mean their desktop background?
Yeah. Not you. You never will because you.
No. For
you
obvious
could never look at your
reasons.
computer again.
I'll have to scan that to get a high-res photo. But if you want to see it, go to YouTube and subscribe to Stray Nova, and you can watch this podcast there. Now I'm just embarrassed.
Good.
I'm really afraid to get off this page to go to random.org.
Hey, it's fine.
But it doesn't really matter because we only have 2 fast food places left, Matt.
Yeah. So just pick one of them.
We have Hardy. No, I'm gonna do it anyways. We have Hardee's and we have Panda
actually,
Express.
you know what? You got a coin? Just flip a coin.
I don't have a coin. Not on me.
Man.
I mean, I'm already here, so we're about to randomize.
All right,
we're
whatever.
randomizing. We got Panda Express.
Wow,
all right?
Panda.
We got Panda Express.
Well, this one's also pretty easy.
This one's also pretty easy. Because
All right, here we go.
yeah, write it down. Panda Express is an interesting one for me because you're not a big Chinese fan. You don't really like Chinese
Not
food.
really.
Which for I don't know why it blows my mind so much when people say they don't like Chinese food, because I always ask, well, do you like chicken? And they're like, I mean, yeah, I like chicken. I'm like,
That's
all right.
like 75% of all Chinese food.
It's like, well, I'm like, well, it's just chicken, but in different sauces, and it's like noodles or rice, and that's pretty much Chinese. But I think the issue with Chinese for some people is a lot of people have your issue. They don't like to go to buffets.
Yeah.
And I don't think buffets are intimidating to you. I think you already discussed it. It's just like, I don't want to spend $10 and not eat $10 worth of food because you don't eat a lot at one sitting. But anyways, okay, so please show them what you normally order at Panda Express, which is basically just watered down Chinese food.
Pretty much.
So
it's like a regular Chinese dish.
I mean,
anyway.
it is.
It's the Chinese dish that everyone eats all the time.
Yeah, it's just from a fast food place.
Yeah.
So what you normally get is you get orange chicken. Now, here's the thing. You get the bowl, but your side item changes sometimes.
Occasionally.
So I would say most of the time you get steamed rice, white rice. But then sometimes you also get fried rice. So it goes back and forth. And then you get a Dr. Pepper as well.
Both of those sides were wrong.
Really?
Chow mein.
You only...
You only get chow mein once every other blue moon, though. It's not. No, I've gotten chow mein there like the last
couple of times? Several times?
Yeah, every time this year at least.
Wow. But
we don't go to Panda very often, though.
We go to Panda Express maybe once every 3 weeks, maybe once a month.
Possibly. If that.
But for some reason, I feel like you would usually get the rice.
I get rice a lot.
But, I mean, this really isn't out of the ordinary for anybody, because most people who go to Panda Express are going to get orange chicken.
You're going to get orange chicken and either rice or chow mein. It's one of the two.
Yeah, it's just how it goes. So,
or if you get the plate, you get both.
By default, the plate's where it's at, man. I actually haven't been getting the plate very often because I'm like watching my portion size.
Yeah, he's watching his figure.
But cinema brought that one back.
Whoa.
No, I usually just get the a la carte orange chicken, and then I'll get either crab ragoons or.
Which is basically just a box full of orange chicken.
It's just a box full of orange chicken, but I'm not getting any carbs. I mean, I am getting some carbs, but I'm not carbing up on rice or noodles.
But you know what? You need carbs.
You do need carbs.
They're energy.
You do need some carbs. That's why this keto diet thing, man, it's scary.
Yeah. I mean, people have already stated it's not good for you.
It's not safe
at all.
It's not safe. I mean, it works.
Yeah.
It makes you lose weight, but
starving yourself.
I mean, you're only eating protein and fats and greens, and that's it, and only certain kinds. It's really strange.
Yeah.
How they're you can't have. You can only have spinach. You can't have romaine lettuce and things like that, or I don't know. It's odd. We're not going to talk about the keto diet. So next week is the end. You know what? I didn't even do the thing.
No, you didn't. How dare you? Well,
Dalton, guess Matt's order. What am I supposed to do with that?
You figure something out, smart boy.
The answer is yes. I can figure out. I can get the order. That was great. What you just did.
Thank you.
Next week.
I didn't plan that either. That was
the spur of the moment.
Yeah.
Next week is the finale, though.
Yeah. Next
week
is
the finale. And I know you guys are on your seats, and you can't wait to.
Yeah. Can't wait to figure out what my show is going to be all about.
Yeah, that's right. Do you want to tell them that? You don't have to tell them what it is, but
No.
but you are going to be
Yeah.
doing something like I'm doing.
I'm gonna take over the special segment spot now.
Okay, I'm actually really excited about that.
Yeah.
It makes me
It's gonna be real
makes me
interesting.
happy. There you go. That's the podcast. You know what? The past like 5 times we've came in with really nothing prepared at all. And you know what? Do you guys like that?
Brilliant.
Do you want us to have a topic? Too bad.
No topic is where it's at.
And if you're into commenting on YouTube videos, and like I said before, you can find us on YouTube. Stray Nova. Hit that subscribe button. You could be the 2nd subscriber. No, I'm just kidding.
You could be the 3rd subscriber.
You could be the 3rd subscriber. Leave us a comment and tell us your favorite Florida man story. Maybe we'll talk about it on the pod or the Dopcast.
Dop.
Remember when we used to call it the Dopcast and then didn't say it again until just now?
I call it the Dopcast all the time.
On the like actually hear
go
that?
back and listen to it. I've called it the
Okay.
Dopcast.
All right. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna go back and listen to it.
Yeah, you don't listen to it at all.
I listen to
No,
these.
you-
I
you
listen to
do.
them a lot. Not like previously recorded ones. I mean,
He
but like
he
while,
loves listening to the sound of his
no,
own voice.
while I'm
He
editing.
loves
While
it.
no, that's the worst.
That's
thing.
why he's a singer, because he loves it.
I hate listening to my voice recorded.
Mm.
But no, I listen to them whenever we're editing the podcast. For YouTube, go subscribe.
You know what? You can watch it. It's great when you just put it on when you're in the shower.
Yeah, if you want to fall asleep, turn on the podcast. If you're making a
because we are
sandwich,
boring. We will put you to sleep.
we will put you right to sleep. And
If you want an ASMR podcast, I'll do that for you too. We
you know what?
really quietly, just like this. It will be beautiful. You will love it.
I think you should start an ASMR channel, Matt.
I
If you want
definitely
Matt to
should
start an ASMR channel, leave it in the comments. Let us know. Hit that like button. Smash that like button.
not. Bam!
That's what YouTubers do, right? They tell you to smash the like button.
Boom! Football.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you want to watch our other videos, go to YouTube and you can find our Stray sessions with Patrick Long and others.
al.
Rufus Dawkins and just us that we did our own thing too. And
Yeah.
I think that's what's gonna happen next. We're gonna do our own.
It's gonna be
Just-
just the boys.
Just me and just Matt and just Ryan all together doing something ridiculous. And it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be real stupid.
Yeah. Just like all of these podcasts. Find us on Facebook. Find us on Twitter. Find us on Instagram. Maybe we'll do a little story after this podcast.
You know what? We should.
And
You know what? We'll get the live reaction of Dalton after I tell him my Kmart story.
okay. All
And
right.
then you two will be like, man, I want to hear his Kmart story.
Is that everything? Did I cover all the bases?
I think so.
did. Also, if
Good
you're
enough.
if you're listening to the podcast on like Spotify or Google Play or Apple Music or Apple Podcasts,
Rate
please
that podcast.
leave us 5 stars. You don't even have to say anything. Just hit that 5-star button.
Just
hit
do it.
I mean, if you want to
It's
leave
begging
something,
to be touched anyway.
it is. So just let them know with that 5-star tap. Give it a little love tap. Give it a little tap. Tap it.
Just touch it.
Just tap it.
Just a little bit.
Anything else you got?
Just a minute.
Oh my goodness. Where did that even come from? That's what I want to know.
I don't even know.
Matt's been saying minute forever.
Just give me a minute.
give me a minute. And
I just like to pronounce things oddly.
just to make me go like
Yeah.
why?
I like to make you turtle so that you can join the turtle army. That's the podcast.
Hashtag join the turtle army.
Join the turtle army, boys and girls
Yeah. Or
And-
if you're both, that's cool too.
and
Whatever.
turtles.
Yeah, and turtles.
Especially if you're a turtle.
I mean, that's like, it's not a requirement, but it's like, it's nice if you are one because
Yeah.
it is the turtle army.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're a person, that's cool too.
Put your shell on, paint yourself green, and get on down to Florida.
Thanks for listening, guys. This has been Nova Talks. My name is Dalton,
My name is Stanley the Turtle.
and we'll talk at you next week.
Get out of my house!